What's up, gamers? I didn't really plan to make another Minecraft video, but a friend wanted to see some screenshots of my survival world, and I didn't feel like taking screenshots. Felt like there's too much to show. Um, it's just a chest of random stuff. So here's my main base. It's pretty jank, and I'm probably going to get rid of this or heavily modify it in the future. Um, but I think he's already familiar with this. So I'm just going to take you right outside to the part that I've been working on today, which is my giant wall. I also built this lake entirely by hand. This was all down, but I wanted to connect it with a waterfall that came up from there. And then I destroyed the waterfall because it sort of interfered with the design of the wall. So I just ended up with a pretty little lake here that feeds nicely into. There's another little stagnant body of water here, so I connected the lake into that, and it feeds nicely into the ocean. And one of these days, I'm going to continue carving that out and make this area into a little island. But for now, it's just a weird little lake thing. But yeah, I've spent most of my time on this wall here. So not quite the nearly 10,000 statistic that I reported to my friends, but still placed quite a bit of cobblestone today. And I'm pretty proud of this design. It's basic, but it gets the job done. And I'm planning to sort of, and there's my bookmarker to show where I am. Sort of what I'm doing is iterating it up by one block every time it gets too short, because I'll show you what I'm doing with the inside. Basically, the outside of the wall is going to be the same height everywhere, but the inside, the path inside goes up and down. I don't know why I'm designing it like this. It's kind of inconvenient, but I don't know, I think it adds a cool effect. And I'm going to add stuff throughout here. And yeah, I mean, this isn't even halfway done. I still got to add stairs inside, for instance. I mean, I've still got to connect it at one end to the other. So yeah, likely by the end of it, it's going to be huge. I think this is the deepest point in the wall right here. And yeah, I'm going to be sort of making a little medieval city. Oh yeah, and to explain what this world is, it's called Survival Ages, and basically what happens is I started on beta 1.6, because that's the version that I started, or that's like the equivalent version to the version of Minecraft Xbox that I started playing when I started playing Minecraft. So yeah, I started on beta 1.6, and then sort of in that version I just built a house and did the basics. And then 1.7 I did all the stuff that was added in 1.7, and then moved on to 1.8, did all the stuff that was added in 1.8, and so on. And I'm currently on release version 1.0. And so, I mean, the only things I have on my checklist for 1.0 are enchantment tables. So, as you saw earlier, I've built an enchantment table, but I decided I want to do more on this version of the game before I move on. So, I'm building a giant kingdom. Sort of inspired by, like, I've been reading Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time series lately, and that's a pretty inspiring series of books for my sort of creative drive in Minecraft, so this is vaguely based off of some of the descriptions of towns and cities there. Where Minecraft is a lot like the world of the Wheel of Time, in that world there's like monsters that people have to wall their cities off from. And so I figured, well, there's all these monsters in Minecraft. You probably want to wall your cities off from those so they don't get in. So yeah, I'm building like a little city here, and guess I'm not sleeping tonight. And anyway, yeah, I'm walling myself off from the mobs. Basically, I'm gonna have it all lit up and yeah, build up a little settlement and add to it with each version of the game. And just imagine what this is going to look like by the time I hit 1.16. Or 1.17 is probably going to be the version, like the current version, by the time I catch up. Hell, it might be at 1.20 by the time I catch up. With how I tend to undertake a stupidly large project with every version. I haven't been to the Nether or the End yet, because I'm sort of staving off going to those dimensions until the 1.9 and 1.16 updates. So basically I'll go to the End at 1.16. I don't know what I'm doing. Just jumping on chests. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's about all there is to it. I built a big wall, and it's going to be a lot bigger. Hope you enjoyed this short little video. Bye-bye.